Yeah, we don't play roles, we just walk in the flame. MD calling shots like he coached the game. Boss move, suited and grind, got that boss man sound. Yes sir, vision so clean he could lead the whole town. Big tech shit, get wild with the fire, got the city on.
Get wild. We supposed to still be singing it. Get wild, get loose, get the boost. I don't know.
Did we remix it?
I don't know, Jonesy. You should read the lyrics of what the song that you were playing earlier. You should go through that.
I was reading the songs
Oh,
and the
my,
lyrics. And the trick that
are we
started.
live? Is this thing? Is this thing recording?
Were you just jamming him, D? That's all.
Hey, bro, I was incognito, but cognito. Welcome to the Hornsmen Show. I'm your host, MD, and today in the studio we have Rodney Waits. Waits, what's up, baby?
Birthday week for the waiter. Coming back. Feeling good, looking good, Mortimer. Told him I'll put the piece of chain out for the people for you today. Let's go, people.
There it is.
Big talk.
There it is.
Toma T in the building. What's going good, baby?
What's going on, world? What's going on, America? Feeling grounded, feeling grateful. April showers. Shout out to Waits. Get a little wet this month, but they bring May flowers. May is right around the corner. And shout out to March Madness. It's a little craziness. I will tell you, when the rain comes, the downtimes come. Just be patient, right? Just be patient. Something's coming on the other side. All right, let's get smiling.
I love it. Jonesy's in the building. What's up, T Jones?
What's up? It's not summer rain from Carl Thomas. It's more April showers, Drew Hilly for young Rodney Waits. So happy birthday to you. But this next couple of weeks is all about, not next couple of weeks, next couple of days, all about green jackets, or green hats, or that open green air. Green everything.
I love it.
Everything is green.
And as we get, by the way, I love your hat.
Yes.
It's so fancy.
I mean, there was even some pink and green that was talked about this week as well. So I mean,
girl, you don't know now.
watch your mouth.
We will touch on the pink and green at some point later, after dark or before dark. Who knows? But man, let's jump right into it. And y'all mentioned it's March Madness. And as I was watching a game on Saturday, as a matter of fact, Saturday, I'm watching the game and I see this gentleman by the name of Gino talking to my girl Don over at the scorers table. And I'm like, oh, he about to give her flowers, but yet something else transpired. Wait, what did you think was happening as they were talking at the scorers table?
So ritualistically, and we all have been to a ton of games, right? All types of different sports, right? So the cool part is when you get there early, you get to see stuff prior to the actual broadcast, right? So now there's certain anthems that are played, there's flyovers, things like that go on we don't see. But in basketball, you usually see a relationship come with like assistant coaches and then head coach, right? So for the end of this, allegedly, for those that don't know, allegedly Gino was mad because Don Staley didn't go and talk to him pregame and didn't stand and talk to him for 3 minutes. Well, Don Staley might have touched hands with 45 people before the game. And in the video even shows her touching Gino. But here's the thing about Gino. He has had a tough experience or attitude or what people believe of him for a good while coaching. If y'all remember, RIP, I wish Kylie was here, but RIP to the great Pat Summitt. If you think anything you saw with him and Don was anything, him and Pat Summitt used to go at it. They would ask Pat Summitt questions. She would say, who? She called him Gene one time. And ironically, her players, Candace Parker, they asked her yesterday. They asked her like, hey, what do you think about Gino? She was like, I don't ride with him. She's like, why? Pat ain't ride with him. I don't ride with him. But I think one of
to this day,
he's apologized now. But I think what he does, the reason he did it, he got to go into these mamas' rooms and talk to these kids and try to recruit. I don't think it was a sincere apology. I don't think he meant it. He was mad. He didn't have the best players forever. And so now you got NIL and you can pay for some of these other girls, now he's back and he got a coach and he got mollywopped and out-coached. And so even his players, Jonesy was talking with Diana Taurasi was saying stuff. Come on.
Yeah, if you saw Diana Taurasi just even mumbled something over to him directly, and it was like, hey, I don't think it was on. We're on the same team this right now. I think she was just kind of like, you out of pocket, you were wrong. She might have said something with some profanity inside of it, but it definitely didn't. It wasn't positive. I don't know. I think it just got a little bit older. He's probably frustrated. I'm not gonna make any excuses for him, but his team got outplayed. But I mean, Gino got rings. I mean, like, what are you mad about, man? Like, you got rings,
Final Fours,
but
yeah.
even when he ended up coaching the women's USA team, there was some early nuances of alleged head bumping into each other with him and Dawn during that time. So that could have potentially ended up, who knows? I mean, Candace Parker, I saw the same thing. She was like, I can separate the difference in between working and just not liking somebody. But I mean, you never know when you get into a high environment as such and it's so competitive, people get in their feelings.
Oh, yeah.
But sorry to cut you off, Toma. By the way, man, if you have questions, Toma is on the YouTube fingers today. Put your questions in the chat. We'll bring them up. We'll talk about them today. But bro, so the handshake, the supposed non-handshake, took place 2.5 hours prior to that moment. So you trying to tell me
He been holding on.
the whole game, he was like, you know what? I'm mad as hell. The whole game, she didn't come over here and shake my hand. Like, if that was your thought process, boy, please. Boy, please.
Especially the come over here part, right? Did you go to her, sir? Did you go to her like a gentleman, sir?
You know what? I mean, it just and the apology that was from the university. He ain't say sorry, Don. You know, he said to the coaches, you know, that I've known, I apologize. But he ain't say nothing. That was a face-to-face apology.
Well, he also in like one of the which I love now because the women have quarters and the men, you know, have the halves. What's amazing is that first quarter, that third quarter, he was like, yeah, the coach over there. Yeah, did you hear what she said to somebody else? And I can't repeat that. I'm gonna tell you, he sounded like, and I don't want to put too much out there, but he sounded like some dude that lived in Washington, D.C. at the White House. It was like the mentality when I was watching, I was like, bro, you down or whatever. Why are you talking about she had said a bad word to somebody else and now you can't do that? But bro, you've been blowing out people for years. You was undefeated this year. And the one time the crawfish water start boiling, you ready
too hot.
You ready to get out?
Get the boy's ball back.
In the words of LTD, he was holding on.
Holding on. Also, the jersey rip made up. That sounds also like let's just make up random. Yeah, they're ripping. Sir, everybody's seen the video. It's
well, and then when the player was like, "Well, yeah, I have ripped it." It was like I got to take up for coach because he owned 3, pun intended.
Well, so we watched that game, and the game that really had me saddened was the Longhorns. I've been sad for like 3 days because. Bro. I mean, I was sad. Like, I didn't want to talk to anybody. You know, having season tickets.
Got quiet. You hear me?
Having season tickets and being at majority of the home games and watching them play and talking to them on the court, etc. I was like, man, we gonna win this one. It was just a vibe that they had, and we had 2 amazing players on that team. The whole team was great. We had 2 that really stand out: Rory and Maddie. But wait, Rory Harmon, let's give her flowers, man.
Listen, so little known fact, Rodney Waits is from Missouri City, Texas, but our sister district is Southfield. And Rory, man, I remember 2021, she comes out, I'm ecstatic, right? We got this player, 2-time 6A state champion, and she's coming to play point guard. Very similar to when we had on Reggie last week talking about Chris Clack coming in and Chico coming in. It was like, okay, now we got somebody from the crib that is hooping. I mean, McDonald's All-American. I can honestly say this. Rory, as far as ball handlers go, she's probably the best ball handler Texas has had in all the years that we've been watching. She's got the leadership is like one thing, and for her to come back and overcome injuries, it's like she has become an extension of Coach Schaefer. That was the biggest thing. Like it was almost like, and we joke around about like the offensive system, and it's a great defensive team. But whenever you needed something like to run through it, it was her. And ironically, with Coach Schaefer's daughter being a coach on the team, she's mentioned multiple times, like, yay, my dad is the coach, but we've never had a player in our system that has been as good as Rory, man. So I think, she'll be missed solely. And MD, you know how it was, rocking in the mood. She was always engaging with with fans. She was, and I think one cool thing, and when you meet basketball players, and that's why we love the female game so much. Normally when you meet basketball players, you realize, wait a minute, dog. So Steph Curry is taller than everybody in our group, but when we watch Steph Curry on the court, he's shorter than everybody else. And so Rory, to me, always had like a tier of just relatability. And so unfortunately, she has played her last game as a Longhorn, but shout out to Barbara and Frank Rates in Mississippi. Maddie Booker is still here. First team All-American and is going to put the team on her back. KD signed her. She's just phenomenal. I can't wait to see what's going to happen with her next year. Because look, like as Thomas said, we started here. It's on to the next one though. Recruiting is started. Portal is open. Maddie got it.
It's funny you say that because Maddie is actually the first athlete ever signed to Team KD in an NIL deal. And she even got her own shoe that she actually ended up wearing earlier this season. That was actually really nice that she ended up debuting. And she is the only player to be named 3-time All-American. So let's not forget that whatsoever there. She's been SEC Player of the Year as well as Big 12 Player of the Year. I can honestly say that she might end up being in a front runner for Player of the Year next year if she continues down the path that she's going to. Fastest points of any Texas women's player to reach 1,000 within 61 games. Nobody's ever done that on there, so she's probably going to be the all-time scorer in Texas women's player history of all points. Right now, she's actually ranked number 5 with 1,969 points. She just ended up actually bumping Tiffany Jackson, which was right around my time as well. I'd like to give a pure shout out though to number 13 because to number 13 on the list. And Ronnie, you said Rory had them hands. She got them handles as doing what she needs to do. Number 13 is gonna make us all smile. That's there. It's Edwina Brown. 1,705 points. There it is. Who too also had some handles at the time. So we got to find Edwina and bring her back on the show for sure. But I think we have some great recruits that are going to end up coming in. Like I said, as Madison continues on this path of what she's doing, man, she's been balling out this past year, over 16.9 points per game, handling on the rebounds, highest field goal percentage. I think that's there, shooting from it. I mean, she's done everything right. For that UCLA game, it was a little tough. I mean, she's going up against somebody who's 6'7". Yeah. I mean, and even watching that in the national game, in the national championship game, I was like, 6'7" for a woman is low-key a cheat code. I mean, it's unheard of the way that it needs to be. So you had somebody who was really agile and also ended up having that height. I mean, if you all think that that's really easy to do, go home, have one of your kids or anybody just put a broom up in the air, right? And then try to see if you could shoot that over it, because you have to go up and then you have to go out in order to make sure that it ends up going in any case scenario. So very happy for the women's team. MD, we feel your pain. Obviously, we felt it the same way. It reminded me of.
Don't say it.
Yeah,
I know what you're about to say.
It was that wonderful 0203 team.
Don't
Final
say it.
Four.
Don't do it. Please don't do it.
Shout out to Ty Dillon, man.
Shout out to Ty
every time I
Dillon.
see Diana, and I saw Diana Taurasi on the sideline, and I was like, damn, she put it on us.
Well, Jonesy, another thing I'm sad about is, I mean, we mentioned it, the portal is open. We losing 2 Aaliyahs and Justice. Like, high key. I'm not gonna say low key. Justice was about to ball out. She
I
had
agree.
that. She had that like, yo, I can take you to the paint. I can hit this little mid range. I'm a shimmy shake and go up underneath you and score. So I'm really gonna miss her. I know Crump. She was. I don't think she
Big
got enough
recruit.
playing time to really start balling out because of the injury. But lo and behold, wherever she go, I think she gonna ball out.
Well, MD, you made a great point, man. So what's cool about Texas is the men and the women play in the same arena, right? And so, and we're going, our men, great run. But I'll tell you this, MD, tell us a little bit, man, about the difference between a women's game and a men's game at literally the exact same stadium. I mean, because I know both of them are rocking, but with what the ladies have and Coach Schaefer has, it's something special on the 40.
So they have literally, when Mac Brown came, before Mac Brown came, it was like people would come to the game a little bit. They wear whatever they had on, then they change it to come early, stay late, wear orange. You know what that is. Pardon me for messing that all up. But Vic Schaefer and the women's Longhorn team have revolutionized what it is to go to the women's game. First of all, it is crunk. It is crunk up in that thing. Like folks are going bananas. The students are going bananas. They're getting there early. Games are selling out. And what's really cool? What I love about the women's game is after each game, they stay late and sign autographs for all the people. So, like, there's a lot of connectivity. They're very approachable and cool. And sometimes, if you got a little extra badge or just access thing, you can slide on the court and talk to them on the court as well. VIP all access. But I mean, they've done a great job, and I don't see it stopping. I don't see it stopping with the 3 McDonald's recruits that we're bringing in this year. The energy will continue.
Yeah, man. I just like I said, I from seeing you there, and then especially with us having kids, man, it's one of those where it's like I don't think people realize how integral and what kind of life lessons that's going to lead. It's going to help with recruiting in the future. It's going to bring a ton of women, in my opinion, or girls to even understand what it is. Because back in the day, when shout out to Vanessa Wallace and Todd Dillon and all the people, right? But I mean, the Irwin Center was cavernous. It was massive, right? And now to just see the mood and everything that they have going from DJs, shout out and putting it into existence. One game in the next 2 years, DJ Hawaii 5-0 is going to spin at the mood. He going to bring the mood. But yeah, I know we talked about the women a lot. And for those that don't know, yeah, we talk a ton of football stuff, but I'm pretty sure so far the women's basketball team was if not our favorite, our second favorite program on 40 to do it. And obviously MD got the most VIP access. So shout out to the support staff and everybody.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and take it over to the. Oh, go ahead.
I just want to kind of comment one last one on that one. So I think that what the world got to see, or a lot of people in programming situations or just different programs around the nation, is that they have a coach who cares, right? Like every time he got on, he was always, hugging the kid. I shouldn't say kids, hugging the students, always uplifting them, putting them in the most respect type of situation. You always saw Rory who would smile, or, at the end when he's giving her a big, huge hug. This is a type of thing that people, when they go in there trying to recruit and they're like, we're like a family. Well, I mean, this is one of those things of the reasons why we end up recruiting. We're going to have other people that are big that are going to end up coming into the program. One of them is this Brianna. That's we have 3 All-Americans that are coming in. So I just want you all to hear me now when I end up saying this. I mean, there's you've probably seen videos of her if you didn't pay attention or not, just randomly scrolling through Instagram. Like this open women's run. I mean, she's at Rutgers. She's got hands. She's got a shot. Trust and believe you're going to hear this name over and over once again, that this one is going to make an impact that's going to be there.
It's going to be dope.
I love it. We talked about the women's. Let's go ahead and talk about the game last night. The Michigan Wolverines against UConn. Shout out to my boy Wesley, who was up in the building last night, a Michigan alum. Congrats, Wesley. But let's talk about UConn's run to the championship, Jonesy.
Yeah, a little tough one. I'm gonna start this one out. UConn almost had a dynasty. Almost, right? And here's a little bit of facts, a little background about UConn if you all don't necessarily know. The men's team has had 6 national championships, 99, 04, 11, 14, 23, and 24, back to back. So they were going for this one this past year as well. The women have had a record of 12. I mean, there it is. And UConn is the only Division I school that actually has a national championship for men's and women's in the same year. So, I mean, shout out to them. Dan Early was the only last person to come in and do this back-to-back. The last team to do it was Florida in 06 and 07. So there was a lot of pressure on him, right, in order for him to come in and go out and do it, man. But, you know, there was a lot of atrocious, and that's the word I want to use, atrocious shooting that was going on for UConn. So it just was not pretty, man. They were 31% from the field goal, man. They had the worst shooting performance of the season. 30.9 from the field, 27.3 percentage from the 3-point range. And so, man, I really boiled it down in order to say, you know, the reason why UConn lost to Michigan won is probably because of 4 different reasons. Number one, there was foul trouble. UConn had 22 fouls. Michigan had 13 fouls. Michigan had the shot blocks. I mean, Terrence Reed Jr. was 4 from 12 for the field. He's their main guy that was on there. And Michigan has a 7'3" guy who's agile, center. So, I mean, that's, once again, it's very tough in order to shoot over this. And then also, last but not least, well, excuse me, 2 more that's there. Loss of turnover battle. So that was already bad. That was there for UConn. And then finally, I think Michigan foul shooting. I mean, if you look at it, Wolverines had 28 foul shots, making 25 of those, by the way. UConn had 16. Now, you go at the end, you just say, well, how much did they lose by? Those numbers don't add up. Free throws win, man. Free throws win a game. That's all it is. That's the reason why at the end, coach always says, what? Everybody on the line, suicides. We running them right now. So tough for them. But, you know, hey, Michigan, the Fab Five, man, they deserve it. It was a great story. One of the players on the team, his mom's going through cancer right now. I mean, he even had the best game that he needed to. He had just came back from a bad, what is it, ankle? Or was it ankle? Was it a D? I mean, it was so many things going into that in order to say, like, he goes to the Indianapolis Colts facility. He's getting electroshock therapy. He's getting he's in the pool. He's doing everything he can just in order for him to end up actually getting some play time. And if you saw his halftime speech, he comes up and everyone's like, you know, how's it going? He's like, I'm lousy. I'm trash, man. I'm shooting like garbage.
Bro,
terrible.
Hopefully, maybe we might have a chance if I could just get my life together. But like, I'm tanking bad, son. It is tough out here in these streets.
He said, how's my shot? Wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
How's my dribbling? Wrong. How's my passing? Wrong.
So, man,
coach ain't even got to tell me. I got it.
So I think it's even a bigger deal, man. So, like, when we talk kind of about Michigan, so the coach came from Florida Atlantic. I don't know if y'all saw the first Final Four game against Arizona where they had a Fab Five broadcast, which was absolutely phenomenal. And it's ironic that we are who we are. And I'm not saying we're pro athletes, and I'm not saying we make it no Hall of Fame, but it was very similar to what you guys see here. It is things that we have had for several years, and we'll talk about that later in our Gulliver's Travels. But Michigan had not won since '89. And so on that, a lot of people think the Fab Five is like everything in Michigan. Well, man, Fab Five lost twice. Everybody talks about the Chris Webber deal, but they also lost the year before. And so the irony is this Michigan team is the first team ever to have 5 starting transfers. And so the story is bigger now, I think, about college basketball than just an individual game, right? Because now it's like, okay, well, 2 years ago, Michigan won 8 games total. 2 years ago, Juwan Howard was their coach, who is now talking with his homeboys about this. And so you look at it, and there was never a time where you'd be like, yeah, this dude left North Carolina and played, and now he's starting our most outstanding player for the whole NCAA tournament, transfers from North Carolina, from North Carolina to Michigan. And it was really weird, to MD's point earlier, they were blowing people out all tourney. And I had picked, and we'll get into it later, but I picked Arizona because I thought Arizona was the one that was putting stuff going. And when I look back at what Michigan was doing, I was like, oh, well, now I see. And so huge shout out to, and we probably have to talk about this later at some point. It is the recruiting, your Dukes, right? Where you recruit these 5-star recruiting classes. Is that going to get you to a championship when you can get these pretty much 5 grown men to start for you? And then do I have a system
on the team? Just FYI.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Do I have a system that they can learn in 4 months? So I don't know if this is going to be the blueprint for how it goes. I will say this though, and again going with the theme of it's bigger. I didn't realize the Big Ten hadn't won a championship since Michigan State won it. They had lost 6 or 8 in a row of the Big Ten
to the Izzo.
Yeah, because when I was looking at it, I was like, and this is how I know that Texas men's basketball has to get back. Purdue had been to the championship. Michigan had been there 3 times. Wisconsin had been there. Illinois has been twice. And I'm like,
was it Gonzaga? Am I tripping? Maybe, or they just got did that?
Yeah. And so then when you look at this stuff, it's like Michigan, even though it had been since 1989, it was now, to me, like you said, Jonesy, everything kind of went their way. And shout out to the dynasty that was about to be UConn, which would have been 3 out of 4, which is unheard of. Dan Hurley was the little brother of Bobby Hurley forever. He was, Hurley was, they making 30 for 30s with Hurley in it. The rumor is the dream team, he was beating on them in the Olympic trials or whatever. We was prepping.
And that's my brother in the back.
Hey, speaking of giving a little ball back, hey, can Danny come watch? I'm gonna have Danny sitting here. He went to Duke. This one went to Seton Hall. This one coached at a big school, Arizona State. He was at Rhode Island. So he's put it together, man. And it seems like we're so excited because we don't have too much left. We got the Longhorn baseball. We got Longhorn softball. But it's one of those, man, where we had a great run. And so everybody that's been a part of it, and one of the huge things I think that kept us going was obviously our brackets this year. Because speaking of highs and lows.
Yeah. Wait, speaking of these brackets, let's go ahead and pull up who won amongst us. Let's see who won amongst the Hornsmen. So shout out to Spurlock for
Spurlock.
Lulock over here for number 1 from the Hornsmen. Waits second, and MD coming in third for the men's bracket.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I love it. And then Spurlock had 6 brackets, and so therefore
he also controls it. So
hey, bro.
Also,
so
I just noticed, MD, to watch his Twitter. Why every bracket Spurlock have a different name? Loch Ness Monster,
Lockdown Boogie,
Locked and Loaded,
Golden Sydney,
Yeah.
Now, hey, I'm gonna be myself, but I swear when we went through the pre-show, I was leading the women's bracket.
So too.
I thought you were up there higher at least, man. I guess we did a last minute tally.
Spurlock, go ahead and put it in the chat, and I need to know why that all of a sudden switched because I have it in my notes. Bro. MD's celebration. I was going into my celebration,
and your party hat ready,
and I'm not up there.
He was gonna pop.
Now he acts like he can't put it in the chat. You know what?
Wow.
Let's move it. We're gonna segue. But one thing about this segue, we're gonna segue back But let's get to the real to the real winners. Let's see
who
all
shot
that participated in the bracket. Who won the bracket?
Let's see.
Status.
Ooh.
Shout out to the men's bracket winner, Leah Champion. Shout out, Leah, if you out there.
She is a champion.
She's a champion.
Mm-hmm.
It
Shout
might
out
also
to
have
Sean.
behooved her. She went to the was it Elite Eight game?
Yep.
Up in
She was
Fort Worth
with the crew.
Yeah, Leah's been with us on several trips, man.
Leah, I don't know if you ever do this, but I mean, if I was you, I would only walk around with Kanye Champion being played all the time.
Did you realize
you
hold it.
that you were a champion? But wait, yes, I did.
Back to the crib.
Yes, I is. Hey, and then let's give it up to my main man, Catfish Joe, for women the women's bracket. Catfish Joe.
Catfish Joe.
Matter of fact, Catfish Joe fried it up on Good Friday at the crib.
Okay.
Tasty as ever, man.
Okay.
Joe, shout out.
Right.
I tossed in my bag.
Hey, and Sean got second place. Give it up. We got second place in the men's and the women's.
Right.
Come on. And as I look at it, is that another name for Spurlock? Wasn't he locked down
Boogie?
Boogie? Now he locked Boogie
He's
down.
got 35 different avatar names.
Come on, man.
San Antonio over there, that boy. Oh, that's that boy Doe.
That boy Doe, the diaper. Doe's diaper.
A river runs through
his son
it.
he should be. His son is a coach. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, there we go.
Shout out to Mikey. Shout out
was
to
at
Mikey
Dickies Arena
Malone.
too, man. Shout out to him.
Up in Oklahoma
there you
City. I
go.
just got off the phone with little Mikey. He up in Oklahoma City, coaching up there. He's assistant coach up there, so doing his thing.
But you know, to make sure that we give a shout out to Reggie, because Reggie knows ball. Reggie was the one that came on last time and said Michigan gonna win, and we were like, "What? Arizona's gonna take this?" He was like, "Yeah,
bro." He had no
Michigan,
fear. He was
bro.
like, "Hey, today,
First of all, Reggie didn't sit up the whole. He was just like, "No, it's Michigan, y'all." I mean, I can't do.
Reggie knows ball.
Michigan.
Reggie knows ball.
Shout out to Reggie.
Go back and watch that one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Reggie.
Yeah. if you missed last week, go watch Reggie. He was dropping some knowledge, and man, we had a great combos, as we do with all of our guests on here. And check out the whole season, man. We had Carlton Dixon, Marcus Myers on here, Kevin Curry, fellas. Who else do we have on here?
Rodney Waits.
That's a great show, fool.
TJ, shout out to TJ.
Yes, I am.
We got some more coming.
We had Big Sean Rogers. We had the ladies on. Speaking of, how was that? How was the little ladies?
Shout out to Black Sports Mom, their one-year anniversary event. Yeah, they had three simultaneous events in 3 different cities. We happened to attend the one in Houston. It was a great event, great insight, a lot of learning, but a lot of fun. Just so I'm excited for the work that they're doing and how they're bringing knowledge and insight to the community of moms who are supporting athletes all over this country. Man, it's good stuff, and we had a good time.
They good people, man.
Love it. Yeah, we had a great time with them. We could have kept going.
Man. Yeah,
we could have gone for a couple of hours on the show with them. Hey, man, basketball is over. So wait, you mentioned this a little bit earlier. We got baseball, we got track and field. Somebody hold on. Matter of fact, real quick, side note, this is not part of the script. So
it is.
Did you go to Texas? Did you go to Texas Relays?
I swung by Texas Relays. It was a rain delay. I don't know his name, but I think it's like it's either Ken the Hurdler. No,
Michael Johnson.
It's Ken the Hurdler. So a Texas Longhorn hurdler won the hurdles. But let me tell you something, guys. Texas has 2 sprinters coming, twin sisters. And when I tell you that it is going to take you back to one cool thing you'll like, MD, some of the races are now named for like former Longhorns. So there's like the Carlette Guidry like 100 or whatever, so, which is actually one. So I will tell you this, for those that are wet behind the ears, you may not know this, but Texas Relays was the pinnacle event in Austin, Texas for 1.5 to for sure maybe 2 decades. And so I swung by the relay real quick. It was rain delay, so I didn't get to do what I wanted to do. But it's still cool, man. It still goes on. So if you have an opportunity when the state track meet comes, because Jonesy is our resident track athlete, but the women, the girls, because it's called girls. The girls 4x1 and 4x4 between Lancaster out of Dallas and Shadow Creek out of almost Mo City is going to be of epic proportion. It is. So Lancaster has something crazy like the top 10 times in history. They got 1, 2, 4, 7.
It's some in the water, dog. It's some in the water in there. I don't know what they got, but they've been pumping them out for decades, bro. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, so yes, the Texas Relays was amazing. I know it wasn't in the script. I didn't go to an after party for the relays because of the Saturday night, basketball, as Magic Johnson used to say, basketball.
Basketball.
That's the reason. Because
the
game started at like 8:30.
Well, they got lights. They got lights at Mike A. Myers Stadium now. Not Marcus Myers Stadium, but Mike A. Myers got lights. So I stayed out a little bit of plus. Yeah, I was Lakeway. It was a long ride. Whatever.
It's all good, but making our way, running. Not when you beat D. Reed and the shoes. But anyway, but that's another story. So making our way to spring. And we have spring ball. So we got spring ball. We got the spring game coming up on April 18th. We got fan day. So that starts at 9 a.m. Got your whole lineup right here. So if you're in town or you're out of town, come on town, check out the Longhorns and see what's going on. We saw some good clips from a couple of the receivers.
Whoa,
Cam.
Whoa, Cam.
Again, I'm dating us again, but man, so the spring game used to be, boys had baby showers, boys had bachelor parties during the spring game weekend. But I do like what Sark has done, because with spring games now, you show too much in the spring game, 3 of these dudes may be gone in the portal when it opens back up, which for us, when we would go, it wouldn't even be a big deal. I was like, don't show too much, right? And it would always be cool, man, because you'd be like, that incoming that 1 or 2 early enrollee freshman is like, oh man, he gonna be dope. Oh man, you get to see a player. It wasn't a ton of transfers. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't a ton of early enrollees. It was the dude who redshirted, a Vince Young, a Shipley, a McCoy, right? That like gets to play in the spring game. But now, I'm excited about, we got 2 new running backs. We got 7 new offensive linemen. We got 3 new linebackers. We got 4 new receivers.
Running backs coach.
So running backs coach. What's going to be very interesting about the day, it's really early, right? So the one cool thing it's almost like a big Toma food, big group of appetizers. You get a little bit of shopping with the fire sale. You get a little bit of autograph. You get a little bit of the game. You get a little bit of the post game. You get a little bit of Bevo Boulevard. So if you can make it down to Austin this weekend,
you can make it a weekend, because we got baseball all weekend too against Waits. You'll love it. I think it's the Roll Tiders are in Austin. So there's game Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you can make a weekend of all things Longhorns, baby.
It'll be a good weekend, and we'll continue. Speaking about football, I'm gonna let y'all know y'all need to come roll. We're gonna call it Rolling with the Hornsmen.
Roll it with the Hornsmen.
And because we've been rolling for, as I get in to tell folks about what Rolling with the Hornsmen is, we rolled to Michigan.
Roll to Notre Dame via Chicago.
So let me tell even something better. As I say, shout out to Cameron Erickson. The one cool thing that we've had about going to these games, we have been to places that I don't know if on purpose we will ever go back to. Starting with the very first one in Laramie, Wyoming.
Laramie.
Shout out to Jonesy's birthday weekend.
Ooh, Lodo.
I
would say
been
this
to
for
Wyoming
Kali.
a couple times. Once again, it is the only area that you can buy illegal fireworks in this area of Denver, Colorado. So yeah, that was kind of a trip that we used to take back in the day together. But you know, they still do it, and they still do it.
I'm gonna do Kali Gibson, R.I.P. There was a grandmama. We won't say no names, but she probably R.I.P. to the grandmama. Jonesy had a great relationship with the grandmama. He told her how she felt. But I don't know if we will go back to shout out to the Secret Lives of the Mormons wives. I don't know if we'll go back to Provo, Utah.
So
they don't drink caffeine.
Like right.
Wait,
drink caffeine.
Sorry, wait. Tell us. We know what we talking about. Tell the people what we do, and then we're gonna go around and see if we can name the 15 to 20 cities that we've gone to.
Yeah. So way back in the day, there's bowl games, right? We took a, and we'll see this later, but we took a trip to Pasadena, California, and it was a Rose Bowl and a national championship, and it was another national championship, right? We go on these things, right? And so an incomparable man, G. Walls, he is I'm gonna say the first, he might be the second, but I'm gonna say the first cousin of Marlon Davis, suggested, and he's a traveler. Maybe at that time, G. Walls he's a Longhorn. He maybe had been to 40 states, and he was like, I ain't probably never gonna go to Wyoming. Let's go to Wyoming game. And we said, for what? He was like, because we'll probably never go. And so we decided, with the leadership of MD, because of lodging, with the belief and knowledge of the area in Tony Jones, with the fearlessness of Toma, and being like, well, we mean, ain't we? and shout out to our personal driver, Aaron Terry, for that one. And then we had the visual piece that was Kali. So if we ever got into trouble, we just throw Kali's face in front of him, and we made it. So what we do is, from that point forward, and it was really cool. Shout out to the Lost Gods for scheduling these games. We would pick it was usually preseason. It started preseason, and it would be a road game that the Hornsmen would go to. So 1 year is, we'll talk about that later. But so it started with those games, right? Then we were like, well, let's start going to some of these Big 12 cities and stadiums that we didn't go. Shout out to Rock Chalk. And so as time goes on, people start seeing, oh, hey, I went to Kansas, or I went to Mizzou. And so we meet these people, and they invite us in, and they show the Hornsman energy. Toma would say they had smiles years ago. And it started with a certain group, and it was just us. And then we get friends. Shout out to Kim Ross and Jessica and Adrian Payne, who just had and Leah, who's the champion. And so as those things kept going, the travels kept going, and sometimes we went 2 places in a year. Big bowl games, we go to it. So that was the foundation of it. And so that all leads us to, then we got to the FEC. And then we came to the FEC. We had a couple road games in the FEC. And so we've been to SEC schools and SEC championships. We had a great time at the last Big 12. And the reason, and I will say this, guys, and I'm not trying to get political. America ain't as cityfied and big as you think it is. Because when you go to the biggest hotel and eatery in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and you see a man do meth, you probably realize that this is the State University of Arkansas.
Walmart's doing all it can and for the whole state, man.
If you ever fly in, it's bad.
I'm gonna tell you how amazing and how long we've been doing this, America. How long we've been doing this is the fact that right now, maybe because there's a lot of Longhorns that do travel, you could probably look out, and on the TV, you'll probably see a good variety, a good number of people who might have melanin in it. When we used to go back in the day, we always knew we were going to be on because we'd be the one group of 5 in a row that was always, and they'd be like, hey, let's get these numbers up. Got them. And it was always the same guy.
For the culture. Live the culture.
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm gonna name
off. I'm gonna name off 8 and cheat real quick, MD.
Okay, go ahead. I started writing them down. Go ahead. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Wyoming.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Memphis because we went to Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, check.
San Francisco because we went to Cal.
Oh,
Cal. Ooh, Cal, check.
DC because we went to Maryland.
Maryland, check.
obviously Georgia, Michigan, Ohio State, Kansas.
Yep.
We went to Atlanta because we played ASU.
Yup. Sweden.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's
And
not
then-
forget
and
we
then
went to
they
New
went to the
Orleans because we
SEC.
played Washington.
Yep.
Yup. And Georgia.
And Georgia.
You had a
And
house
Georgia.
party.
And Georgia had the house party. A&M.
Yep.
San Antonio for Oregon.
Yeah.
I thought
Ooh.
we was going to
We
San
went to
Antonio
Alamo
every
Bowl a few
other
times.
year, bro.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Shout out to the Alamo Bowl.
Alamo Bowl.
Yeah. Dallas a myriad of times we can name.
Yep.
Like,
Fort Worth. We had a rain delay in Fort Worth. Though
Ooh,
Oh, y'all went. I
TCU.
didn't go. Yeah.
Oh
with Cam.
God. Yes.
Nebraska. Nebraska on the field.
Nebraska.
Omaha.
Yes,
Shout
Nebraska.
out to David Mugaletta. He was
The
just
Ham,
a
AKA
law
the
school
Magic
student.
City, Birmingham.
Sure did, because we went to
Oh.
Tuscaloosa. I forgot
Yes,
about Birmingham.
yes, that's
Ooh.
right. The Ham.
Hold on, you got two. You might not be missing two, but you haven't said two yet. Who you got?
Cal. We went to Cal.
Yeah,
said Cal.
I
Okay.
said Cal. There was
UCF? Oh, no.
Wait said the
UCF.
other ones.
No.
No.
You,
Just two.
US. Watch this. USC,
USF.
Yep.
Oh,
USC.
oh, yeah, of course.
Hey,
Yeah.
West Virginia.
West Virginia. Shout
Yep.
out to the Steelers game after that. Yeah.
Shout out to P Love.
That's actually when G Walls made 50. I think.
Yes,
West
that's when you
Virginia.
made 50 states.
Yep.
What's that?
Um,
I'm not gonna let Toma forget. Missouri.
Missouri.
'Cause-
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. You said that way.
Shout out to-
What we said earlier.
Alabama.
Kansas.
Yeah. I
Kansas?
said
Yeah.
Notre
Kansas.
Dame.
Yeah.
Rock
Yeah.
Chalk.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Jonesy and I
Notre
were on a
Dame.
great mission.
Chicago.
Oh, Notre Dame.
Chicago. Now we were Oxford is where we stayed in Memphis. 'Cause
Yeah.
We just
No. Yeah, we
just
stayed in
crossed
Memphis.
over.
I said Ole Miss. I said
Yeah,
Memphis,
but
but we did
Oxford,
Ole Miss. Yeah.
I feel like, are we missing
And-
any?
I think that's
What did
Fayetteville,
you
Arkansas.
do?
Oh,
We
dude.
said that one.
Ames, Iowa.
God, I forget.
What was the
That's
what
right.
was the steakhouse? Was it like the 40501,
I don't know. We ate
whatever
good,
their
though.
area
Oh,
code?
Shout out to Irv.
Yeah. What they thought we were, because we're like, oh, we're going to the y'all going
We
to
went to the steakhouse. They
114?
were like, steakhouse. We ain't been steak. Y'all went to the steak. I'm gonna look. So I'm gonna look it up. It's like 801 steak.
It's gonna be okay.
Just put in
I'll look it
best steakhouse in Des Moines. So we go there, and this dude's like, he's like, what y'all do last night? It's like, oh man, we went to the steakhouse. Dude's like, steakhouse? Where? He's like, oh, downtown Des Moines. He's like, really? He's like,
801 Chop House waits with the
801
neurons.
801 Chop
801 Chop House.
So dude's like 801 Chop House. What? Man, we ain't went to 801 Chop House since Paw Paw retired. Well, what did Paw Paw do? Well, Paw Paw's a judge. Well, how long? What county? Jefferson County. Well, what Jefferson? Hell, I think Thomas. I say, but how long was Paw Paw judge? He say 36 years. I say, well, we had surfing turf.
No.
And to put a pin on that, I was like, well, where Papa at now? Well, he back on the land. I say, well, where the land at? He say, well, it's exit 42 to 46. I said, well, between each is 2 miles. He say, well, yeah, but we only got the right side now because the left side we sold to this dude named Elon. I said, I said, he said, you see all them turbines? I said, we gave it to Elon. That's why Pawpaw name is also here on the stadium.
Bro.
Nonetheless, like what we're trying to tell y'all is that it's fun, it's enjoying, there's fellowship, there's laughter, there's tears of joy, there's nice alcoholic beverages. Some people go to sleep on the bus. Rodney and I will be awake the whole time on the way back.
Eyes wide open. And they hate us for it. But you'll love it.
No,
The
yeah,
music
you'll
is
enjoy
bomb. The karaoke is bomb. Think about it. Mark it on your calendars.
We've had
All
folks,
with
mamas,
with us.
Hornsmen activations.
Classy,
They're coming.
She's in the deal. Classy Chastity. Her mom came to Alabama with us. April Butler enrolled with us. It's family friendly. for the most part until on the way back when Jonesy's on DJing. But you're gonna be jamming because the kids.
You're gonna enjoy it now. You can enjoy the music now. And the truth is, we meet community, right? So we're coming into your communities, and we're bringing friends, we're bringing smiles, we're bringing energy. We've had people get on the bus or our rides back, right? Our cargo bus is back that didn't come with us, right? Come on, your family, come ride with the Hornsmen.
Yeah, they want to.
Hey, it's an experience. It's where game meets culture.
Come on,
it's the Hornsmen. That's what we do. So we're going to LSU. So save your little money up right now. We might put another one in there too. But we're definitely going to LSU to see boy Ashley and bring it to them LSU boys, as Toma would say.
Them LSU boys, Baton Rouge, huh?
We're gonna have some etouffee, jambalaya. Maybe we'll get Steve with the Cajun kitchen to cook us or something and get us some food.
Steve Keith, you mean? Okay.
Can Catfish Joe, since he won, can he give us some catfish for them bus to take down there?
Maybe so. I'm gonna tag him right now. Be like, Catfish Joe, fried up for us.
No, I would issue a challenge. All your best tailgaters in Baton Rouge, we're coming November 14th. Hornsmen Nation. We're bringing a whole crew. We're bringing, I don't know, hundreds probably with us. Invite us. We're gonna come. We'll have fun. We'll have good times, and we'll celebrate after we beat you too. All smiles now.
Somebody tag Boosie.
And the good thing is that it's going to be in November. Hopefully it's nice and cool because I will have a new attire that will be released during that time for all of you. Stay tuned because this one is going to be.
You see how boys be playing? This is how we do. We way in advance now.
I have a whole ready post for it, and then all it's going to say is you don't worry about fitting in when you're custom made.
Ow! Hush up. Wait. Shut your mouth and keep talking.
Now,
shout out to Reveal Suits. Bam!
I'm excited to see what Jonesy has in store. Now, he's going to be the flyest one, 1,000%. 1,000% of all five of us. He's going to be the flyest, 100%, 5,000%. But I got one that I got when I was in Breckenridge, Colorado, that I haven't had a chance to break out. That is
strategic with it.
That is
boys be doing that though.
Bro, it's been sitting in the closet like this. When can I wear this?
Just wait.
Just
wait.
This is battle.
What y'all don't know.
It's not enough people to see me.
Let me just explain that to everyone that's out there who doesn't know this. Just like we love the University of Texas so much and everything that goes on with it. Everybody has their unique thing that they're gonna wear to the game, all for the next year. I mean, like over the last 2 seasons, Rodney has brought out the creamsicle on us, which has been a little tough for us. Why do you have to bring out the creamsicle? Because MD went on ahead and got the Lululemon and didn't tell nobody.
To this day.
Goodness gracious,
bro. Wait, where'd you get this from? Like you ain't want to tell nobody?
So number one, they make these. Number two, so you weren't gonna tell nobody. MD might have got them in March.
Unreleased.
All VIP, all access for a reason, America.
I take it back when Rodney and I, back in those days, we used to wear nothing but the Ralph Lauren.
Remember those?
We had
the
Ralph
signature
Lauren,
collection.
Signature University of Texas. But when I used to put it on, I used to say to myself, maybe we can do something tonight like make love, watch the sunrise. Listen to JoJo, KC,
Please stay.
Just for a little while. Just for a little while. Bro, it's funny. We about to the show is over right now.
Yeah.
But I saw
amazing season.
Coach Gilbert, Coach Chris Gilbert. I was at a baby shower, man, and I had on this burnt orange with the white little pinstripes, button down Western. He was like, "Bro, every time I see you, you cleaning that burnt orange." I was like, "Bro, I was like, yeah, bro, I be trying, bro. I be
trying.
You know it's good. You know it's good when people look at you and be like, they don't think it's real. Like, especially the Nike stuff. They be like, wait. And then when you go outside of Nike, so I have a black and gold. We are Alpha Phi Alpha members out, but I got this black and gold one. And there were several people, some on this broadcast. Hold on now, dog. Yeah. But I will say one thing. Toma has like the greatest accessories known to like man. Like there are people still to this day that are like, man, I think I've seen you before, dog. Was you with old boy with the mask?
The luchador mask was on.
I'm like number one, you 67 years old. Number two, you ain't never said that to me before in my life. But the only thing you gonna say to me now is, I know where it's from. You was with the dude with the mask. So and the bracelets and the socks. That's Argyle. I see it. So you gonna see something wrong with it.
I'm an old man with it, dog. I'm proud of it.
Now there was only 5 black people sitting next to each other. I mean, that's why we got our seats every game. They were like this. Oh, y'all look no these. Hey, my actual ticket says this seat right here. Security. Yeah, I know it says that, but that's these dudes' seats.
And then people be like, well, wait, where y'all sitting at? We gonna try to look for y'all. I say, trust, you will find us. You ain't gotta worry about no section 38, 47.
You'll enjoy yourself. You enjoy yourself.
I love it. Like I said, the show's been over. We're just recording because this is what we love to do. Like, if you watch it, keep watching. If not, so shall we jump into the peak? Should we jump into
Peaky Blinders?
Trick love the kids.
Oh, can we go now? Come on now.
So what's funny is let's have to preface this. Trick Daddy's an older rap artist from Miami, the 305. Yeah. And somebody was like,
what era?
Hold on, let's do this. Just because we want to keep everything sports related, Trick Daddy used to have a basketball hoop. So
yes,
and he played dominoes. Go
and watch this. And on top of that, during the 30 for 30, when they have Uncle Luke in there, he used to always say, "I was out with the Miami players, being Trick, and them was over there tricking on these what do they call them? Whatever. I ain't gonna say it because we PG tonight. That's where it is. But they said they was tricking on something. I don't know what it was called, but they used to throw some money. Nonetheless, Trick Daddy was also there. This is the early 90s. Edwin James was around during that time, since we're still keeping it sports. Some other big players were there. Willis McGahee, and
Ed Reed.
Yeah.
If you heard Jock Jams, he had Let's Go. Trick Daddy had that. That was probably toward the mid of his career. That's like 2004. So
it was also in Stomp the Yard.
Yeah.
You know what it was.
Let me set the stage for those who may not be familiar with the event. So each year, for Black fraternities and sororities, Black Greek-led organizations have regional conferences in different cities. And each city is supposed to host the conference, et cetera, et cetera. Usually they involve the graduate chapter and the local chapter in this planning process. So at this particular conference, they got a gentleman by the name of Trick Daddy to perform at the conference. So I'm going to give you what I believe to happen when this was going on. So Sarah, I don't know her name. Sarah Kim was like, "Hey, on campus chapter, we looking for some performances." And Nikisha said, "Shoot, hey, my cousin know Trick Daddy." Because
and then one of them said, "Trick Daddy Dollars with Trina."
Yeah, Trick Daddy. So I know we can get Trick Daddy for the low because he kick it. Man, matter of fact, let me call him right now. So they get Trick Daddy,
Maurice,
for half price. For half price. Now, what I say her name was? Kim was like, "Okay, baby, what he gonna perform?" Be like, "Look, it's okay. He can perform at 9 when most of the old Saras go to bed and they leave the conference anyway. They don't stay for the concerts." Yeah. And if you saw in his interview, he was like this, "Hey, yeah, and then we got pushed back by an hour." So they're like, "Oh, old Saras ain't leaving. Push it back to 10. So what happens? Somebody tell the people what are Trick Daddy's songs that they playing at this conference.
Well, Jonesy's our DJ, but I'm gonna give it before he says. I'm gonna just give you some of the album names, right? Maurice Young's album, Thug, www.thug.com, Book of Thugs, Chapter AK, verse 47. Thugs Are Us, Thug Holiday, Thug Matrimony, Married to the Streets, Back by Thug Demand, and finally famous, Born a Thug, Still a Thug. Josie, the floor is yours.
Josie.
Yeah. He has a lot of other songs. So going into those, just going into it there. I'm So Hood. Not gonna say the word. Ho, but can't help it. Who's selling? Rock and roll. I'm not gonna say that. And you know, it tricked a lot of kids. I mean, so you know, maybe that's what they were. Maybe that's what they were going to. I would like to say he also is. I know what they were probably thinking. Like, how great is it in order to get the person that entertains that does one of the songs that's predominantly known directly within our organization. So if you've ever seen any videos, the Sigma Gamma Rose actually ended up hiring Too Short. He came out and did the song that was there, but he did a edited version so that they can enjoy themselves and have a good time. Trick is from the 305 and a little different. So he's been associated obviously with the song that was there from Uncle Luke, named Scarred, which has been predominantly known for AKs to take it around in different areas. If they don't do the other one, set it up on the left, right, set it up on the. But the lyrics that are in the song Scarred.
Can you try to read some lyrics in a bedtime story?
Well, he's gonna self-edit. He's gonna self-edit. So Jonesy, do it as if you're a DJ and then realize little Nikisha. Is that who her name was? Little Nikisha came in and you have to beep out.
Nikisha was like, look. And that's the problem right there. Jonesy gonna say the problem is the Sigma Gamma Rose probably paid full money for Too Short.
For sure.
And they Too Short was like, okay, I'm gonna keep it like y'all paying me. Trick Daddy was like, bro, y'all ain't pay me but a couple of
$3,500.
I can't even do it. Just know that there's like, I'm trying to, but there's one particular time if we've heard the song and it's like ride.
Let's do it and we will
ride. Somebody's
after
in the house.
Every ride,
Somebody's in the house.
Or
somebody's in the house. Let me hear you say sex them.
Use a different word. Like
say
use the word but change the letter.
Say
Blows.
Eat them houses.
Blows.
That's what we're gonna say. All right. So sex them houses. Sex them houses. Say freak them houses. Freak them houses. Say eat them houses. Say eat them houses. Say fondle them houses. Fondle them houses. Sex them houses. Freak them houses. Freak them houses. Eat them houses. Eat them houses. Hooty hoo.
Hooty hoo. Yeah.
And you know what?
Good night,
kids. I think that quite honestly, I don't think it's a dilemma. I think Trick Daddy gave them exactly who Trick Daddy was, and I applaud that man for standing up and not changing or code switching directly who he is. But I would have loved to have heard how many songs he got away with first and which ones he decided to perform. What was his opener?
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, what if he started with Nan? Because there's a talking part, Nan, and Trick, it's a duet with Trina. And Trick at a point says, hold up, female dog, hold up, female dog, hold up, garden tool. And then he starts to say, check it out.
Yeah.
So
he says something about floating all up in your, I don't know what part of your body it is, but it but it is a part of your whatever. We're not going
to MD's point. Do you think
free Trick
that when the ones that didn't know, the older ones, they did Trick love the kids like that? This is the guy.
Did it say Trick Daddy or did it say Maurice on the program? Because maybe they fooled him.
I promise you,
Kim
told Nikisha. Nikisha was like, I got a deal.
Yeah.
And you know the AKAs love a deal when it comes to parties and DJs. They love a deal, right?
Oh,
So,
who doesn't love a deal?
who doesn't? They're like, look, let's make this money. You got Trick Daddy, and I promise you, Keisha was like, it's all. We're gonna get Trick Daddy. It's all good. They usually go to bed around. They leave the event around 9.
That's what they said.
They leave around 9, like 65 and up. They're going to bed. They're not
done,
staying
dude.
for Trick Daddy.
They're done.
But the problem is when the 75-year-old Sarah's her daddy, they was like, wait a minute, who daddy playing tonight?
And they hit him with a Toma Brewer. I ain't leaving. I ain't leaving.
I ain't leaving.
Or
now let me say this, man. I love my Sarahs, and this is all fun, but it's funny, bro.
I'm gonna tell you who would have loved it. I don't care. That's what it is, man. Shout out to my friend, my sister, April Butler would have been all up in the building. That's all it is, man. Knowing all the words. That's something. I'm okay with it, sis.
Bro, April said,
April
and
Butler
I
like this.
quote, well, what the problem is? What is the problem? In the immortal words of Cameron Garrison, where you going?
Where you going?
So my question is, did somebody shut off the music? So they probably paid him for like an hour and a half or 2 hours, where they're like, yo, you still got 45 minutes. Come back to this other room in the hotel and perform for like
going on to the Waffle House.
Hey, we got Spring 23 out here that want to hear you finish.
No. Spring 03. No, not 20.
Well, Spring 03 is already in the room. Like they are.
They're hosting the suite. 03 is like Trick coming up here.
03 is front row.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'd have
goodness.
been there though.
If y'all are still listening,
I don't know.
the show's been over. This is not part of the show. This is just what we do. Because
listen, it's a relatable topic, and
the Hornsmen love the kids. Ooh.
That's
Speaking
right.
of that, shout out to Julia Whitley, whose teams won the national champions. Michigan men, UCLA women. She went to UCLA undergrad, Michigan law. I am Cake Mama. Much respect.
Yeah, because because Michigan, I will say this, man. I mean, maybe that's who we only need to play in postseason is Michigan, because Julie has been a great sport because Texas has been slaughtering Michigan in things. But she got the last laugh, which if y'all ever go to their house, that just means it's 2 to 3 more shots. That's mandatory.
Yeah, easy.
That you got to take. I think that's it, fellas. I think
that's it, man. Hey,
wind down.
Hey, you know what? We got the Masters coming up this weekend.
Oh wow! What do y'all's hats mean? Hey, what's that?
Well, mine. Each year they do a signature hat in reference to that year. Mine, Pimento, and these are the signature hats from the 2025 Masters. And I'm gonna say, again, the show is over. Like, going to the Masters, you see it on TV, you got the music playing, you see how immaculate, how bright the flowers and the grass is. None of that is enhanced. It's so amazing. Like, if you haven't gone to the Masters, man, try to go. It's a unique experience, man. You don't have your phone. So for 8 to 10 hours, you're just there with the people.
Oh, wait. So do they take phones? Like, do they?
No, like, you leave it in your car or you check it before you go in.
Wow.
Nice.
And if you need to make a phone call, I think I called some of y'all. Like, if you need to make a phone call, there's like free phones.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did.
And it pops up like Masters, Augusta.
Yeah. Well, when I saw it, I thought it was
Masters.
I have a realistic question before we end up wrapping up, because you just mentioned that, and the way that you described it reminded me of walking into the Rose Bowl Stadium, Pasadena. You also smell the grass during that time. So walk me through walk me through the difference in between the two, and can you vote one above the other?
Well, I'm going to tell you the major difference is, one, the Rose Bowl there's an investment in there, meaning that's my team that's playing. That's I'm going to say probably 25 of my homeboys, of which, you know, eight got in on the inside boys.
In the stadium, bro.
In the stadium, boys. So you have that nostalgia, you have that vibe, that feeling. It's a different camaraderie that goes along with the Rose Bowl and the grandiose of it. Hearing Keith Jackson
San
speak
Gabriel
old
Mountain.
school, you know, that
We're back.
is totally different. They rival each other, but they're different. One, my fellas, my guys went. One with wifey. Both amazing. I don't know if I can put one over the other.
Oh, we wouldn't ask you to. Plus we know.
Yeah, we know.
I feel like we have to. Well, yeah. Maybe we'll have to go to the Rose Bowl one day when it's not.
Nah, yeah, I think we should do a lot more. Well,
Jonesy, go this weekend.
Well, I am going to LA this weekend for Trap Bingo.
Trap Bingo, drop it and tell the people, man.
Oh yeah,
Trap
Bingo. What you got?
Tell the people.
We got a couple things rolling up. We're starting a little tour going on once again to all your close areas. We're hitting Chicago, Charlotte, Indianapolis. We just got a deal that we're finalizing. This is an early nuance, guys. This is a new deal that's gonna happen with
Travis Scott.
I wish it was Travis Scott. It's the other one. So apparently that's undisclosed one that'll be happening in Times Square.
Status drop, but good work, baby. That's what it is.
Congratulations! I'm going. Shout out to Marriott Marquis.
Can we disclose it though for the people?
Yeah, Trap Bingo. It'll be hopefully Trap Bingo.
That's how we get the contracts, baby.
Yeah. We submitted the numbers. That's there. We need to end up signing it.
It's pistachio. It ain't pimento.
We'll speak it into existence. Trap Bingo, McDonald's, New York City, Times Square.
New York City,
bro. Let me know when that is. Trap Bingo is live, bro. I always have a good time.
You always have a good time.
Trap Bingo.
Well, we'll be in Los Angeles this weekend, Regent Theater, Sunday Fun Day, having a good time, and follow us on the IGs, man. This is our name. This is a perfect time for all of us to have our IG pop up. Spurlock.
Man, he's sleep.
We're gonna create this clip, man.
He's like, dude, I'm trying to cut down the team.
Take us out.
I'm trying to take y'all out, but y'all
more edit work later, dog. Just drop it in.
The Masters this week. I wonder how many of them are going to be wearing their Travis golf shoes, though.
MD calling shots like a coach. Suited and grind, got that.
Let's go, America.
Yes, sir. Vision so clean, he could lead them.
Spring game.
Get wild with the fire, got the city on tilt. Turn it up.
City on tilt.
Speak truth with a grin, no guilt, just built. All facts. He the lie why, said the vibe don't miss. Spark it up. That Lone Star rebel raised in the abyss. Texas made, waist on the mic, got the blueprint live. White man talk. Everybody hit deep like a fourth.